Hello everyone, welcome back to the Back Post. Hope you're all doing well. Today we have a very quick Chelsea versus Real Madrid preview for the big game coming up tomorrow. It is time, but before I do that, please, I'm going to ask you to please press that subscribe button, press that like button, all that good stuff. It helps us out a lot. We're really pushing for 1,000 subscribers, so it'd mean the world to us if you press that button. Right, it's the one. It's the big one. It's Chelsea's biggest game this season, quite easily, and it is set up to be a good one. Chelsea Real Madrid semi-finals, 1-1. It's got it all, and just talking about it gets those nerves just bubbling up in your stomach. Oh, right. Where to start? Right. Well, since the last game, both teams have gone on to have 2-0 wins on the weekend. I'll start with Real Madrid. It was just a 2-0 win against Osasuna. Simple mid-table club they should be beating. They looked fine. Chelsea, on the other hand, we looked very well. This was quite a good game management game from Chelsea. Fulham, probably going to be relegated. Very probably going to be relegated. We played it out really well. We saw some players like Gilmour have some minutes who played really well. We saw Chelsea be very attacking. There was no double six. There was just the Gilmour. Mount was definitely not a part of that pivot. He was pressing very much higher. Not until the last stages where he dropped back. And then, of course, Kai Havertz with 2 goals. Chelsea's most clinical player, maybe. Just going to throw that one out there. So that's big win. Quite an easy game for us. Quite a fortunate game to have before this game. Just a nice, easy win. To set you up nicely, but I guess they had the same thing. So I'm happy with that, very happy with that, very happy with Havertz and Mount, and we'll get into them a little bit later. But team news is in. Only Kovacic is missing for Chelsea, which isn't too bad. He's been injured for a while. He's like the only Chelsea player to be injured, which is really good for such a season where it's quite strenuous on these players. They're all keeping fit, which is really good. But that's, again, we have a very young side, so that helps in that respect. And they've got some players back. They've got Valverde back. They've got Ramos back, but they are missing Varane. So that's how the teams will line up. I don't know how fit Ramos is to play. I don't know if he's going to start or not. It's going to be interesting how they do start Real Madrid, because a 0-0 will work for Chelsea. A 0-0 will work in our favour. They do need to get a goal in this, so they do need to attack, but we all know that they have Benzema, who will make a chance. But quickly throwing it back to the Fulham game, Mendy had a great game, so you got a bit of faith and confidence in him at the moment because of how good he played. So hopefully he can come through against Real Madrid. But yeah, they have to come at us. They really do. We're in a very fortunate position. It's only a slight advantage because they have to come at us, but they are still Real Madrid. But we've brought that 1-1 home, that away goal home. We're really set for this. I think we really can make this final, which is kind of tingly to say, isn't it? It's a bit scary, to be honest. My nerves are going to be fucked tomorrow, I'll tell you that. But listen, team, I'm gonna pick a team, right? And I've not thought of this, so I'm probably gonna have to just pull this one out of mid-air. But Mendy, of course, in goal. We're gonna go for Silva, Christensen, and Asby in the back line. Sorry, Rudiger, not Christensen. No hate on Christensen, love the guy. Just want that back three. We've been playing Asby out as a wing back. I was quite quick to throw that away because of his age, but he has got legs, man. He can run back and forth, so fair play to him. But in a game this big, I want him in that defence. I want Reece James playing. I think Reece James will benefit from playing big games like this. I think he's got the talent to be playing big games like this. I don't know how Tuchel feels about him. He's played a fair amount, but there's been times where you think, why is Reece James not starting? So yeah, that would be an interesting one to see, but I want to see him there. And of course Chilwell. Chilwell's come into form. He started his time at Chelsea well. He dipped off. He's back, and this is the Chilwell that we know. This is the Chilwell we want at our club, and he's become again very increasingly England's best left back. So him and Shaw have got a real battle for England, but you want him there to cause problems. Like, he causes problems on that left hand side, just and attacking wise, and he's a good defender. So that's the back line set. Kovacic is out. I think throwing Gilmour in would be really unfair, so I think it's Kante and Jorginho. Kante in that last game was just phenomenal. He was class. So you want him there for sure, and then Jorginho just alongside him to bring the ball forward. And then the front three, it's always the front three that's the interesting topic, isn't it? It's always who do we play, who's where and what. Normally there's one name on the team sheet, that's Mason. He's in there for me, he deserves this. He deserves to play in these games because he got us to these games, and sometimes single-handedly. And then the other two is a difficult one because Havertz probably needs to play. I think Havertz needs to play, doesn't he? Because he got 2 goals on the weekend. When he's played, he's got some goals, he's got some assists, he's finding form, he's finding that clinical edge to him, because the balls are coming into him and he's putting them at the back of the net. The Havertz that we know, he's got the ability to be a false 9 and a number 9. It's pretty incredible what he can do, and we are only now seeing the start of it. So hopefully play him, let him continue that on. And then that right side is tricky for me, because you can play either one of Werner, Pulisic or Ziyech there, and Pulisic and Werner will do a similar job, but I'd say Pulisic is more in form, and then Ziyech does a little bit of a different job. And to be fair, when playing Havertz, a taller guy, maybe having Ziyech to cross balls in could work. Who am I going to go for? This is tricky. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who are you going to go for? I'm going to go for Pulisic. Yeah, Pulisic on the left, and then I'm going to have Mount on the right, because I just think he deserves it more. I think Tuchel's been smart with how much game time he's getting, because we know how injury prone he is. So, but I think, big game. We need his pace to run at Real Madrid. Break him down. Him and Mason playing off for Havertz. I can see that happening. And I've said this in a lot of videos recently, but we have backup. We have Tammy, Giroud, Werner, Ziyech to come on, Hudson-Odoi to come on when needed. This game, they're going to need a goal. We need to be defensively sound, but we can trust this Tuchel side to do that. That's the one thing we can trust. So I'm okay in that. I just do think we need a goal, because you don't want to be getting into the 67th minute and Benzema be on the ball. We don't need that. My heart doesn't need that more than anything. So yeah, I think that's what we need to go get a goal. I reckon we'll get a goal in like the 50th minute. It's going to be a bit of a slog. I said the last game wasn't going to be very interesting to watch. It was actually quite cagey and back and forth, and an interesting watch as a neutral. Pretty rubbish for us. But so I think we need to get a goal as soon as, and just shore this thing up and get us to the fucking final. Get us to Istanbul. Oh God. Listen, I'm coming down to London if we get to Istanbul. I swear to God, I can't be watching it up in Manchester, that's for sure. Right, that's it. That video has been longer than I thought it would be, but loads to talk about. Thanks for watching as always. We really appreciate any one of you that's here right this second. Get in the comments if you are. Let us know that you watched it to the end. Let me know what you think about the lineup, man. Let me know what you think about the game, how you feeling, are you nervous, all that good stuff. I want to know, and I'll reply to you, don't you worry. And of course, please subscribe. Please subscribe. We're really trying to push it. We've lost a couple in the couple of days. That was really annoying. Also, we saw the stat that like 80% of you that are watching aren't subscribed. That's got to change surely. So please subscribe. We really do appreciate it. Tell your dads.